Oh yeah. What do you think? Going back to the Xbox or Microsoft in general, do you think their Windows Phone devices should be their handheld devices, like handheld gaming? Like Sony has the PS3 Vita, which is coming out. Nintendo has the 3DS. They don't really have a phone, but Sony has the Sony phones. What is it? Ericsson phones or whatever, and they have the PSP line. Microsoft, to me, needs a mobile, dedicated gaming device, not a cell phone. They need a dedicated gaming device, handheld.
Yes, they definitely do. Definitely. It's like you can't get any better than just picking up your game where you left off and just taking it with you.
Yeah, that'll be perfect right there. If they put out a handheld, like I think the NGP might be able to do it with the current PS3 because of the internals that thing have. But if they had come out with the Xbox handheld that has this 6-year-old technology that the Xbox and PS3 and Wii's all have right now, I think it'd be fairly cheap, maybe, and you can kind of easy to do. I mean, just throw a screen on there around an Xbox 360 controller and make it like download-based games with a hard drive inside or flash memory, probably preferably. But that'll be a simple, effective thing to do to like make a big splash into the handheld gaming market. And I've heard a couple of YouTubers saying that they can't really get into a PSP or a Nintendo 3DS because of a handheld game. It's supposed to have that factor for pick up and play. That's why the iOS have stolen the market a little bit, and I say Android too, because they have games like Angry Birds, Fruit Ninja, stuff like that you can play for 5 minutes, put it down, and you don't have to set time apart to play like a big long game that most of the PSP and 3DSs have. I mean, I know you can just throw it in your pocket and forget about it, but I mean, you want to keep playing, and you don't really have that much options of a 5-minute game that you don't have to sink a lot of time into to complete it or to feel happy or feel satisfied about the time you just wasted playing a game. I play Angry Birds for 5 minutes to waste some time while waiting on a train or a plane or a bus or whatever like that, and play a couple of levels when it goes, get out of it, throw my thing in the pocket. If I'm gonna do that on 3DS or PSP Vita or whatever, or current PSP, I think the games they have are called the minis, and even those have not really much pick up and play. Plus, they're very expensive. I mean, you buy an iOS game for 99 cents. PSP Mini, I think $5 at the minimum. So, you know, I'm just
that's where they can get into these, dip into each other's, applications just a little bit, spread the wealth just a little bit. They can take that pretty far, spread out these games just a little bit.
Actually,
you want some pick up and play games, get with these companies and just ask them, like, well, we ain't selling too well, we have some pretty, we have really great long games, but we need some more, playing quick.
How do you think about that? I have seen Angry Birds actually in the PS3 marketplace or PSN marketplace or whatever. Has a version of Angry Birds for the PS3. I don't know if it's for the PSP.
They also have it in the Xbox 360 marketplace.
Really?
It's I haven't really looked into it, but I know if they don't have it, it's supposed to be soon to be coming. They have a few other titles that I've seen up in there. I haven't really totally looked into them, but I believe they should give Xbox and PlayStation a better feel. Just for a little time consumption. They also can incorporate that into their connecting. I can see them incorporating that into the connect and move. You know, give them something to do. You know. I don't have really anything else on that.